joystick dreams in pixel mazes. Fingers dance, electric craze. You win, you lose, the screen displays. Retro Legends Arcade, where heroes are made. Insert your coin, don't be afraid. Retro Legends Arcade. Pinball clatters, jackpot rings, 8-bit world where power springs. Twitches hum, the chaos sings, forever young on timeless wings. Press start to play. The night won't decay. Retro Legends Arcade, where heroes are made. Insert your coin, don't be afraid. Retro Legends Arcade. Retro Legends Arcade. Retro Legends Arcade.
Happy Halloween. Good to see you. Welcome to the Retro Legends Arcade show with weekly leaderboards. We play all the greatest games of all time. We've got some great games on queue for this week. We're going to start off with a flashback, a little flashback from the past with our first arcade game. Let's check it out.
Sunday. And we are going to be launching Rasta today, unless you don't want to. Let's do it. Let's see. Let me start with the video. The launch video, as we always have. You guys ready? There we go. Starting the Rastan event in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Sorry. How do I make this big? Got it. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Talking about Rastan. This is the classic. And there you go. There's our first game for this week. It's going to be Rastan. What's up? We got Jabba here. Jabba UK. Happy Friday, my dudes. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream Video Game Vegas. Good to see you. And I decided to start off with just an arcade classic. This will be fun, single quarter play. How far can you get? Yes, it is. Hello, gamers, and welcome back to Papa Brad's Gaming, the place where we celebrate all things pinball and arcade. Today I'm diving into something really special. The brand new Star God Deluxe table for the AtGames 4KP pinball machine. Let me tell you right now, this table is an absolute beast, and let's check it out. First off, the theme is pure Zaccaria. Space fantasy meets retro sci-fi. Star God Deluxe takes the original Star God table and completely supercharges it. The visuals look incredible on the AtGames 4KP. This table runs $8. For the AtGames 4KP, it is also available for the HD platform as well. That being said, let's check out some gameplay of Star God Deluxe. Oh yeah, don't worry, Video Game Vegas. We're gonna get to some Elvira. I've got some Elvira queued up. We've got some choice Elvira. This game I picked because it is kind of a double dip. If we look at the tournaments coming up, this one is in the AtGames tournament, I believe, and it's just a really fun game. So we're just gonna play a few of these fun games. But this one I believe is going to be in the AtGames Flipper Friends. So I think it's one that you can kind of double dip on, which is fun. Hey, look, it's Jabba the Hutt. Would you look at that?
Face the serpents of the stars. Their coils tighten around the realms of the gods.
Gameplay is where Star God Deluxe really pulls you in. Table's fast, smooth, and loaded with satisfying shots. You've got multiple ramps, drop targets, and some tricky lanes that keep you on your toes. It's one of those tables, the more you play, the more you discover little strategies, like how to control combo shots. And I'm pausing right here. There's the QR code. There's also a link. You can just click on the link in the description of this video to play. All these Zaccaria pinballs are available on AtGames. They're available on all the AtGames pinballs, I believe, including the new one, the HDP. And they're also available on Steam. They play really great. So there's a lot of different ways to play these games. This one's pretty fun. I do like it. And high score potential. Let me tell you 5 fun facts about Star God Deluxe. Number 1, retro roots. The original Star God was released by Zaccaria in 1980, and it's one of their most iconic early space-themed tables. Number 2, yeah, to me, like this table too, it screams metal. I mean, this is like the most metal table. I mean, look at this. This could be a heavy metal album cover. It's just so trippy. I mean, I think they did a good job with this, the Star God Deluxe. The Deluxe upgrade. The new Deluxe version is a modern reimagining of Star God. 3D graphics, ramps, toys, and features that go way beyond the original electromechanical design. Fact number 3, the soundtrack boost. Audio has been remastered for more immersive sci-fi soundtrack, and it really comes alive on the SSF kit of the AtGames 4KP. Fact number 4, exclusive to digital. Many features of Star God Deluxe were never possible on real Zaccaria machines, meaning this version has something you can only experience digitally. And number 5, this Zaccaria game is a good fit for the 4KP. The table is able to be run in the 4K resolution for smooth performance, and it makes it a great looking table on the AtGames 4KP platform. If you like Zaccaria tables, you're probably going to like this one. I have to say, this is what makes AtGames 4KP so special. Having access to these beautiful Zaccaria tables in 4K is just a good thing for digital pinball fans. Star God Deluxe is another perfect example of how far digital pinball and Zaccaria pinball has come on AtGames 4KP. I'm going to read a little bit from the Star God Deluxe manual. This table is a reimagined. Okay, we're going to save all that for my video. I do go through and I tell you all the rules, everything about the game, how to play it, where the points are, how to score. But that's in the full video. We're not going to watch a full video. We're just going to watch a little highlight here. And this is also going to be, I believe this is in the Flipper Friends as well. There's some of these tables cross over. So if you're playing at games anyway, you might as well enter my tournament. You might win a prize. Imagined version of the original Star God table from 1980 and has a fantasy theme filled with ancient powers, mystical symbols, and celestial forces. To me, this table has definitely a metal feel to it. You face legendary challenges as you progress through 10 epic modes. Yeah, what I like to do though on a lot of these tables, that's a good point. Like you say, the music's cringe, but on a lot of these tables, I like to just crank up my own music, and I just listen to stuff I like to listen to when I'm playing the pinball. And that's kind of how I like to enjoy some of these tables. But that is a good point. Modes based on the words sword and armor. You also can unlock 6 magical mini games hidden within the helmet. With gameplay features like a ball save, kickback, a multiplier, bumper bonus, powerful rewards such as sunrise mode, snake combo, God of the Stars bonus, multi-ball, and the big blue bonus, Star God Deluxe combines the wonder of 1980s fantasy with the excitement of modern pinball action. Prepare to enter a realm where the stars guide your destiny and skill unlocks glory. I love those snakes down at the bottom, the way they strike out at the ball. I mean, this table is just super trippy. Star God Deluxe. Boom, there's the QR code. Let's start with ball save. And we'll skip the features. Let me show something here because I know Video Game Vegas is going to dig this. Happy Halloween for Video Game Vegas from the Retro Legends Arcade. Little Elvira action. We love Elvira on this channel. She is fantastic. We have a lot of respect. We do love Elvira on the Retro Legends Arcade channel. And we will be talking about the Elvira pinball. We have a lot of players, and we'll get to that soon. First, we're going to take a look at Magic Castle. This is another Zaccaria pinball, which I've been really enjoying since it's been fixed. It's really fun. This is a pretty good game. I do think I like Star God a little bit more. If you've played both of these in the chat, yeah, let me know what you think. Finally, we have an upper play field that's functional. The Dragon will allow the ball to enter the upper play field. Thank you for the
Shield minigame done.
This game is pretty cool. Once you
Sword minigame action.
completely
Hit those
broken,
spot
it's a good
targets.
game. Play a few minutes of it so you can see what it's like. There was a bug that basically made it where you couldn't go up to the upper play field. We'll try to get up there again. Let's see if we can get up there again and show the Dragon eating the ball. Yeah, I'm going to give this game a little props. I mean, when it was released, it was broken. So, I would give it like a 0. To me, I don't even want to play it when it's broken. But now it's been fixed. It's actually a pretty good game. It's a shame. I feel like this game really got cheated because it is one of the better games on the 4KP. And it was just released broken. So, I mean, it's just a shame because I think a lot of people aren't going to give this game a chance. But it's really fun. It's a really cool game. And there's a lot of mini games up at the top. The Dragon eats the ball and it comes up at the top. There's a whole bunch of little spinner things up there. It's a lot of fun. And this game plays good on all the At Games pinballs. Really do enjoy it. Basically, what you're going to want to do is you're going to take this path right up here. The Dragon will eat the ball and it will go up into the upper play field. And we try to make a shot. Oh, missed. Yeah, I think this game was like $4. I mean, for $4, you really can't go wrong. I mean, this is a heck of a game for $4. That's not too much to pay for a game, and it's definitely a quality game. I really enjoyed it when I got to play it on the Zaccaria pinball. Yeah, it took them a while to fix it. I do agree. Waiting was hard. I mean, I kind of forgot about it, honestly. And then when they found out they had fixed it, I was just really super happy because I did enjoy playing this one on Steam through OTG. But these Zaccaria tables are a lot of fun. They got a lot of good tables. And so I decided to add a few this week. I'm going to leave. You could still enter our scores in our monster tournament, although the drawing for this week will only be for people that played them within the last week. But you know, by all means, you know, there's a lot of good pinballs going to be in play this week. You're going to see. Here we go. Oh, this again. Let me try again. Oh, look at that. I nailed that shot. I nailed that shot right to it.
And just like that, Magic Castle is fixed. And this is got a fun little mini game up here. You gotta try to do whatever it says to do.
Short minigame completed.
Got the first one done.
Kill minigame started. Rotate all spinners 5 times.
Rotate all spinners 5 times. Try to get up there again. Cool looking table. Oh! Ah, love my me that save.
Fight back.
I always go for that, man. I always go for it.
You gotta go for that. I had to go for that death save Java taught me. I didn't pull it off, but every once in a while, every once in a blue moon, I do get that magic save. That's really cool. It's hard to do though, but Java makes it look easy. Believe me, it's not easy. But you know, that's one of the only good things about when they put the center post. You do have that chance that you might be able to save the ball. John was saying, Video Game Vegas, Magic Pixel are upping the price of the tables on Steam. I already have the Platinum pack. That's what I bought too. That's basically, they have a pack where you get pretty much, you buy everything at once. And then even when you get the new tables, they gave you like a discount. And I never regretted doing it. I think I got on a Black Friday or something. And that's really been a great way to buy these pinball games, especially if you have you can play them through OTG on your pinball. But of course, all these tables are also available native on the At Games pinballs, all of them, including the new one. The new one has all these tables. The HDP, the Turtles, has every one of these tables that's in the tournament I'm running. So you'll be able to play if you even have the Turtles, the new Turtles pinball. And I might do some videos showing them side by side, but they've really done an incredible job. I think At Games is going to have a winner on their hands with that pinball machine. It's really nice. For the money, it's a strong machine. We'll talk about that in a bit. But let's finish watching Magic Castle. We got two more pinballs. We got one in multi-format, and then we got one that's going to be mainly VR.
Come on now. It's in the game. You can get away with it.
I'm pretty sure I heard November 1st. So I think what is that, tomorrow? Yeah, it should be. They should be dropping it. I don't know if they're going to stealth drop it or what, but I know they're dropping it on all the platforms. It's not going to be exclusive to the HDP. You'll be able to play it on any of the At Games pinballs, which I think is cool. It's a great table. It's a lot of fun. It is an At Games original, just like the Firefighters and Baby Shark. So, I mean, it's supposed to be coming. They kind of stealth dropped Elvira. I was not happy about the $5 price. I had no idea they were going to do that until the last minute. I already filmed all my videos. I'd made all my content. The game comes out, and I mean, like, all my art's wrong. It's just, I don't know what happened, but apparently, the tables are great. I mean, I would have paid. I don't want to give them any ideas, but I love the Elvira franchise. So, I mean, they would get me no matter what, but I would have been happier if they were $10, but the last minute it came out as $15. I had no idea they were going to do that. But it is what it is, I can talk a little bit about that because now I've been playing the heck out of the HDP pinball machine. And it is so, there is a resolution difference, but it's so hard to, the games play basically exactly the same. And you could even argue maybe even a little bit smoother on the HDP since it's lower resolution. I mean, I feel like it has a higher frame rate, but the games really play beautifully on both. So, I mean, I would say, for new people, they're going to get the advantage of having probably the smoothest playing tables. That's just the way it is. It's the way virtual pinball works. The higher resolution, the more demanding it is on the hardware. So and I feel like the 1080p really is a pretty sweet spot because you can get the tables running buttery smooth. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna put that up, but yeah, it was a surprise to me. I mean, I feel like
One more time.
they're worth $15, but I wasn't expecting them to be $15. You know, if they would have advertised them and shown pictures with them at 15, I would have been fine with it. It is a franchise table like Indiana Jones and Star Wars. They're gonna have to pay for that, you know, that Elvira license. But I mean, I don't know, you know. They know you're going to get it. You know, I think they kind of knew that most people would want those tables, and why wouldn't they? They're two of the best tables on the 4KP.
So I can show you how it's working. Really a shame. This is a great game. I do like this one a lot on Steam. A shame it was released broken. I don't know how much of a second life it'll have. It should have a second life. It is a fun game. Releasing it broken was not popular, that's for sure. It's not helping its cause. Try to get back on that upper playfield one more time to show you. Oh well, there you go. Anyway, it's fixed. That's pretty cool. Leave in the comments, should I review this game? Or should I refuse to review it since it was sent out broken? What would you do? Let me know in the comments. I am grateful. I do like this game. It is fun. But if you have this game, Magic Castle, definitely do the update so the game, you can get an upper playfield. You can play the game correctly. I feel it's a shame this game was not released fully functional.
Okay, then our game for Pinball Effects VR, we're going to be playing some Safecracker this week. This is one that I really don't have much practice on, so it'll be fun to play it. I haven't played this one much. This one is kind of cool in the VR because you can actually see the back glass. Everything functions on the back glass like on the real table. So this is kind of a cool experience. Also, it's kind of an interesting machine because it's kind of smaller. It's kind of like a mini pinball machine, and the size feels more correct in VR. So I think this is a good one to play in VR. So we're going to finish out with Safecracker for this week. Yeah, the dark mode is cool. They have the dark mode where you can make it a little darker. I do need to try that. Hey, like my pumpkin, I did some pumpkin wallpaper. I thought that came out pretty cool. Just a short little video for Safecracker. Here it is on the cabinet in OTG mode. If you want to see it in a cabinet, what it looks like in a physical pinball cabinet. You know, I do prefer this one in VR. I think overall is my favorite way to play it. Yeah. I only had like a couple people come, which is, you know, not unusual for where I'm at, but not too busy. But I live kind of out in the country, so I mean, I'm glad I got anyone. So, but I did have a couple. But welcome to the stream. Happy Halloween. We'll finish watching this quick little video of Safecracker. There's the QR code. You can play in Pinball Effects. FX3, I believe, has it. You can play it in Pinball Effects VR, which is my preferred way to play. It's probably how I'll play. And this is kind of an interesting game. It kind of combines a board game and a pinball machine. But it's really a pretty cool one to play in VR if you haven't checked it out. It's in one of the Williams packs.
45 minutes until area shutdown. 30 minutes until area shutdown.
And let's see here. There you go. Those are the games for the Retro Legends Arcade this week. We need baby Pac-Man on the 4KP. I would totally be cool. I'd be down with that. Some baby Pac-Man, that would be cool. That would be a good get. So let me go. I only have a few slides, and we're going to celebrate the people that played. We had Monster Week going on. We were playing a ton of pinball here at the Retro Legends Arcade. Once again, shout out to all the Elvira tables are out. They're in our leaderboards. If you want to put in a score still, you can. We have Scared Stiff and Elvira and the Party Monsters up. Arcade games are great. You can play them in any format. I don't care. Just 1/4 only, though, for Rastan. I prefer to play with my X Arcade. This is you can see in my room, I can just turn my X Arcade and I can play right there on this giant screen. It's great. Fantastic way to play games. Monster Bash. Yep, we have Monster Bashes live. You drop some scores, Video Game Vegas. I think you have some of these on your Arcade 1-Up as well as the 4KP. But drop some scores. I'd love to give you a prize. So, but anyway, a little flashback here. Check this out. Who remembers these? Kiss on stereo LPs, 8 tracks, and cassettes. $1.97. Kmart's the place for Kiss fans only. Thought that was a great flyer. I don't know. Just thought it was cool. Thought I'd share. But so we've got let's take a look here. I guess I'll start with the At Games news. Of course, they have this came out is already in Sam's Club right now. They have a brand new pinball machine. I've been playing the heck out of the one that I have. It's basically a combination of the 4KP and the HD. Kind of if they mutated and made a combination machine. It does play really great, and this is a brand new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pinball machine that At Games has. I'll have lots of content on it on my channels if you're interested. This one is going to be on sale for Black Friday for $999. So not a bad way to jump in. Last week's Flipper Friends I played, it did have Star God, and I really fell in love with this table, and that's why I wanted to put it in my own tournament. I did end up being top 10. I'm the 9th best player on the Flipper Friends from last week, so that was pretty cool to get top 10 again. Huge news for At Games. They're running a test run of the Flipper Friends on the HDP. If anyone has one, they have only three tables: Turtles, Firefighter, Wildlands, and Baby Shark. So if you do get the machine, this is just to test out the leaderboard system. So Flipper Friends, they will have their own set of games for the HDP. Oh, okay. We're going to check out the leaderboards for our own tournament. Thank you so much. Hey, we got Wingo here. Good to see you, Wingo. Wingo plays all the time. We got Sacro. Man, great score, Sacro, on Monster Bash. I thought I was going to get that one, and you came in the last minute and got a killer score, but congratulations. We played the Sega Monster Bash for the past week. It's a fun game. Let me get this At Games tournament out of my face. Let's see. Where's the phone? Okay, there's the slides. Okay, so, but anyway, people were asking, like, how are they going to do the Flipper Friends with the brand new pinball? Basically, it'll have its own set of games you play each week, just like the HD does, just like the 4KP. But it'll be for the Turtles machine. It's kind of in between the two. It's a good entry point for people that are brand new. And then we're going to go over the other tournaments. Almost a lot of these tables are in my tournament too. So our monster, you can still enter them in the monster tournament if you want. Although the drawing won't be tonight for that. But Haunted House is a good one that I like. They got Spooky, which is a Zaccaria Magic Pixel game. They got Zombie, That one's kind of mediocre to me, but some people might like it. Chucky's Killer Pinball, which is one of the best. It's one of the few Pinball M games. They got The Thing, Creature from the Black Lagoon, which we just did this week in Retro Legends Arcade. They're doing Monster Bash. So this really, if you look at this list, they got three of the games we're playing. And on top of that, if that's not enough, bum, 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 they're also doing Elvira. So they've got from October 31st to November 7th, the regular Flipper Friends. You can play the Magic Castle game that's in our tournament as well, the Retro Legends Arcade tournament. So you can double dip. You can play and just take a picture of your score. You can enter in my leaderboards if you want to participate with the community, see how you do, how you stack up. They also got both of the Elvira games, which are both great. Did reviews on them on my channel. Great games. Worth $15. I gave them top ranks. I mean, it's as good as it gets. And you knew they were going to pay respects to Elvira because that was something that people have been wanting those Elvira games for years. So we knew that At Games was going to give them their due diligence when they went to the At Games platform. But Jabba has said to me before he feels like it runs slower on the 4KP, and I'm not sure if that's true or not. I did notice the scores are a lot higher. So, yeah, well, one of the things that's interesting you bring up the glare. And with the new Turtles pinball, that's one of the things you don't have the problem with as much because the smaller back box, you don't get the screen glare. The gigantic screen is beautiful, but it reflects onto the play field. So with the Turtles, they kind of fixed that somewhat. Let's see, place 2 V pins together. Oh my goodness, I'm not reading that out loud, but yes. Yes, Java says that compared to the PC, the pinball from At Games appears to be much slower. That might be true. Because I played in T. McCloskey's Arcade Talk tournament using OTG, using my PC. And I could not score anywhere as high as I do either in VR or in on At Games. Yeah, thank you so much. I do appreciate your sense of humor. Okay, so let me go back to my slides real quick. I'll leave the chat on if y'all want to chat. But yeah, congratulations. They did a great job. Let's play some Elvira again this week because these two tables are that good. The hardest part of leaving Monster Week is these tables are all so good. I almost hate to stop playing them because I'm having so much fun playing Monster Bash, the two Elvira tables, Chucky. I mean, these are just some of the best games that they have on Virtual Pinball right now. We'll take a quick look at all the games. This is the official At Games Halloween tournament. And then we have, for people that have HD Pinball, I'm not forgetting about HD. HD has a Genie, Dr. Seuss Battletoads, and the same 2 games, Magic Castle Deluxe and Star God Deluxe. So listen up. If you have an At Games Pinball, and you're not playing, you're missing out on an opportunity to win prizes. It's so easy. Plus, you could easily post on these leaderboards. All you need is a phone, Yeah, I haven't had any problems with getting locked out of my machines. I think it's mostly people that financed. But I'm sure they're working on that where, they're going to have to get that under control for sure. But I've never had the problem with being locked out of my machines. But I buy them all, so I mean, I don't finance them or anything. So there's nothing to unlock really when you do that. When you just buy it outright. So we'll take a look here. Oh, the movie's getting good. It's the good part. Okay, so let's see what we got going on. So those were all the Flipper Friends tournaments. And we'll take a look at the Retro Legends Arcade next. Oh, I could put some music on in the background. Do I have anything good? We'll put this on the background. Okay. So I'm going to open up the Retro Legends Arcade leaderboards real quick. If you're just joining us, this is the Retro Legends Arcade Show. The main feature of the show is we have a gigantic leaderboard we do each week. We get a ton of people playing, enjoying classic pinball games and arcade games. We usually do at least 1 or 2 arcade games or classic arcade games, retro games. And we usually do some pinball, usually 3 to 4 pinball machines, usually 3. So let me share the screen here. Oh, that's a wheel. Okay, I need to pull up my iScored. And let me look and make sure you can see it. Okay, let's see if I can make it bigger. How about that? Is that bigger? That's better. Okay. I'm just going to turn off the chat just for a minute, just so it's easier to see people's names that played. I'll turn it back on afterwards. Okay. Thank you. So, yeah, a lot of people that have the problem with the locking out is because they financed it. And for a long time, there was no way for them to even see if anyone even paid for anything. They just kind of did it on the honor system. And then when they finally decided to put some kind of lock on it, I mean, I've heard of people getting accidentally locked out, and that's terrible. I do agree that's not a good experience. Should not be happening, but that's mainly how that happens. So let's take a look at our leaderboards for the week. Thank you so much for all the players. I mean, we had a literal ton of players this week. I think this might have been one of the highest weeks ever. We'll start off with the two Gazongas, the 2 ones we love so much. The pair of great tables in games. Let's see. We'll start off with Elvira and the Party Monsters. Blissmon 1, congratulations. He played Biggie D, Bliss 2121, Wingo, I'm Bot Mid Pack, Papa Brad, Dave LB, Team McCloskey, Ballydurn, Sacro, Jabba, nice score. Rich Mix, Soggy Bacon, and wow, Mad Ben Hand. Yeah, wow, that is incredible. Let's take a look at his score. He played on the 4KP, obviously. Yep. Played on the 4KP. That's fantastic score. Wow, what a huge score. That's awesome. Then we also played Scared Stiff. Team McCloskey, Blissmon 1. Played in VR. And you can play any way you want. This is just for fun. We have Herb Wars. He played in VR. Wingo. Can't tell. That might be VR. I'm not sure. Looks like it may be. We had Danridge, Mama C, Bliss 2121, Papa Brad, Ballydurn, Dave LB, Sacro, Jabba, Rich Mix, Stop Nudging Me. I'm sure he's at Games. Yep, at Games 4KP. Bad Ben Ham saying, "Hold my beer." Look at that score. Wow, that is a heck of a score. But I'll tell you, a score that no one could beat was Soggy Bacon and Chucky. And shout out to Team McCloskey with a fantastic score. Look at that. Was that like 100 million? 102 million? Yeah, that's a pretty great score. So I was at the bottom on that one, but we had Bliss 2121, Dave LB, Team McCloskey, and Soggy Bacon with an epic score. I thought I might have had a chance with Monster Bash. We have Mickey Yoon played. Congratulations. Good to see him. Good to see Mikey Yoon. We had Team McCloskey, me. Dark Death Rider came in and squeaked by me. And Sacro blew by me with 23,900. This is a fantastic Sega game. Has all the classic monsters in it. Check out the last show if you want to find out about it. Super fun game, though. And we're going to go to Monster Bash. These are the new games. The new games are all up on the leaderboards right now. Safecracker, Star God, Magic Castle Deluxe, and Rastan are all up. These are such a great set of tables we played. We had Monster Bash with Biggie D, Mama C, Bliss 2121, Ballydurn, Danridge, Dave LB, Jabba, and Soggy Bacon with the win on that one. We had Creature from the Black Lagoon, which is one of my favorite tables of all time. We had Biggie D, Bliss 2121, Danridge, Ballydurn, Dave LB. I did pretty good on this one. I got 461 million. And Soggy Bacon with the 8,763 million. Wow, that is a fantastic score. And once again, that was on the At Games Pinball. Definitely earned it. You definitely put in some time. That's a solid. That's a super good score. So let's see. Oh, I got to refresh. Hold on. I'm sorry. I did not refresh. That was from earlier today. Let me refresh and see if anything changed. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see what happened. We had something change. Look at Jabba. Jabba took me out. Congratulations, Jabba. You took me out. You got, excellent gameplay. I do believe he plays on a PC. So much respect for Jabba. Much respect. Oh, and I got to go to Monster Bash too. Let me take a look at Monster Bash. What changed? Looks like Jabba. Yeah, Jabba's in second. Mm-hmm. Awesome. I think Jabba is the number one that played using PC pinball effects. Awesome. Come on, Zen. Give us Creature from the Black Lagoon. I want these tables. Creature from the Black Lagoon, Monster Bash. Bring these to VR. The sooner the better. I want to see the creature walk across the table in 3D. We got Biggie D coming in hot with already dropping a score in Safecracker. Welcome to this week's Retro Legends Arcade Leaderboard. Biggie D dropping a score. Good to see you on the leaderboards. But this is what we do every week. We play games. We have fun. Mikey Yoon is awesome. He actually broke his. He's getting his VR repaired right now. But I do love the Creature from the Black Lagoon. It is hard. There's definitely a strategy that you play when you play it. But it's a fun game. We have Video Game Vegas saying Monster Bash is quite possibly the best table on the 4KP. It's one of my favorites for sure. It's one of my favorites. Yeah. Well, that's okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's all for fun. I mean, we're just playing games for fun. It's fun to see over the week, the scores do go up and down. People go ahead of each other. And it's just for fun to play these games. But thanks so much for everyone that played. We could drag it out, but I do appreciate every single player that plays in the Retro Legends Arcade. And only players are eligible to win prizes on this show. Only you got to play. That's if you want to win, you got to play. And we're going to switch screens here. Let me remove that. And it's time to draw somebody's name. Let me pull this up. Congratulations to everyone that played. How do I do the screen? Let's see. Oh, can I just click on it? And I can say share this tab. Yeah, share this one. Do you see a wheel on the screen? Let me see. Let me know. Is there a wheel? There is no wheel on the screen. There's still no wheel on the screen. How about now? Is there a wheel on the screen? Got too many windows open. I think I've got it. Let me look. Okay, yes, the wheel's on the screen. I have no wheel. How about now? Do I have a wheel? I'll wait till I want a confirmation because I want everyone to see the wheel, see their names on it. If your name's not on it, you did play, make sure you let me know. We have Jabba, Steps Turbo, Mikey Yoon, Lord Donkey Ball, Sacro, Dan Ridge, Rich Mix, Bliss 2121, me, T. McCloskey, Dave LB, Biggie D's Arcade, great channel, check him out. Soggy Bacon, Wingo, Ballydurn, Mama C, Dark Death Rider TV, who I missed last week. I'm sorry about that. Mad Ben Hand, Blissmond, who I also missed last week. Welcome to the Retro Legends Arcade. You are on the wheel this week. I did not make a mistake again. Dan Ridge. Dan Ridge is on there twice. He's got to, okay, I got to fix that. Hold on. I did not realize that. And I got to go to the wheel. Where's the wheel? There it is. Okay, Dan Ridge is on there twice. You can't be on there twice. I'm sorry. Okay, Blissmond. and Herb Wars. Okay. Okay, we're gonna spin the wheel. All you got to do is drop a score to be eligible. I'm probably gonna switch to like $25 Amazon cards, or maybe like I can do VR because At Games is doing away with gift cards. So, okay, good luck, Wingo. Wingo played. Good luck, Jabba. Good luck, Biggie D. I'm gonna spin. Here we go. Good luck, gamers. Let me get to the wheel. Here we go. Someone's gonna win. There's a 1 month cooldown, so if you won within the past month, you have to wait. And it's gonna be Herb Wars. Congratulations, great guy. Great guy. Could not ask for a better person to win. So Herb Wars knows me, so just reach out to me, Herb Wars. I'll get you whatever you want. Thank you so much for playing. Let's see here. Okay, congrats. Congrats. Yeah. Let me turn the music off real quick. I don't even remember how I got to that music. Where was it? It's over here. Okay, there it is. Turn that off. I turn it off. Okay, there we go. That's better. That's pretty much it for the show. If anyone has any questions, I could talk to the chat here. I do have the new HDP Turtles pinball. If anyone ever has any questions, you can come on the show here, put them in the chat. I can answer it. I'm playing it a ton. I will be making more content on it. I want to wish everyone a happy Halloween. Play some games this weekend. There's tons of great tournaments going on. Arcade Talk tournaments running. They're also running Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but there's just a lot of fun going on. You can play in the At Games tournaments. We got all kind of Halloween tables going. You can play in our tournament with the new games. We've got some Magic Pixel games, which are a lot of fun now that they're fixed. But everyone's welcome to play. It's totally not gatekeeped. Anyone can play. Anyone can enter a score. Just take a picture of your game after you play. Happy to do this for the community. This is kind of my way of giving back. I do enjoy it. I do love it. And I do want to thank all the players for showing up each week and playing all these great games, because it's more fun when you play with the community. And I've gotten to be a better pinball player. You know, one of the reasons I can get in the top 10 on the At Games leaderboards on the Flipper Friends is because I play with people that are better than me. And you know, that's how you really grow. You got to play with the good. You got to play. Iron sharpens iron. You know, you want to play with the good players, and it's going to be more fun when you compete. This is my opinion. I do like the Flipper Friends still. I still play in all the tournaments that At Games does. You know, I spend a ton of time on them, but they are a lot of fun. So definitely play some pinball. Jabba says there's a big update for Zaccaria on PC. They patched a lot. That's good to know. I could play my Elvira. If you haven't seen my Elvira, I did do a last show that I did. I was talking about the Elvira. Excuse me. The Elvira and the Party Monsters. A funny thing is I have Elvira and the Party Monsters on the Pinball Effects VR, and I reviewed it in Pinball Effects VR, but I did not do an At Games pinball review. So I did do a review for Party Monsters. I love Party Monsters. I think Scared Stiff and Party Monsters are two great tables. They're very different. I think the Party Monsters is more like a classic pinball feel, but it's a great layout, and it's a table that rewards skillful players. So the better you are at pinball, the more you love the Party Monsters, because it's a skill-based table. And you know, I said in my review of Scared Stiff is one of the most beginner-friendly tables ever made. You have someone that does not play pinball. You want them to enjoy playing pinball. You put on Scared Stiff. You let them play a game, and it's so satisfying. It's just everything about it is pulls beginning players in. It's a perfect table to introduce someone to pinball. Yes, I am still pushing for that. Believe me. Every time I talk to him, I ask, man, I wish we could get the new artwork. I do love the new artwork. I do think it's an improvement on just about all the tables. But I'm not going to hold my breath. I'm not going to hold my breath on that. I would love it if they would do it, though. I do play them in Steam, though, and I do get to see the new graphics, which is pretty fun. Yeah, Scared Stiff. South Park is fun. I do agree. Yeah, I got the Elvira statue. It's kind of sucks the way they do it, because what they do is I'm in the test group for Pinball Effects VR, so pretty much almost everything's unlocked when they send it to me. So it's kind of a blessing and a curse, because everything I don't get to play to unlock it. But it is I do like the statues. Yeah, they do that so you could show it on streams and stuff. I understand why they do it, but it is what it is, But anyway, well, thanks everyone for playing, and we'll be doing another show next week, and I'll see you on the leaderboards.
Well, Papa Brad's a game man. He's got passion in his soul. From pinball tables to Atari, he's always in control. He's a master of retro man, the old school style's his thing. With every flick of the joystick, you can hear the twang ting. Stay legit, Papa Brad, keep the high school living. From the classic arcades to the Atkins pinball board, with the Atari 2600, your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit. He's a lover of the classics, the sound of pixelated beats, late nights at the arcade with every game defeat. But he'll keep on pushing till he's reached that final stage. Papa Brad's the gaming legend, his passion never fades. Stay legit, Papa Brad, keep the high school rolling. From the classic arcades to the Atkins pinball board, with the Atari 2600, your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, always stay legit.